Hello and welcome to Ryno's Ravens Preview. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Well, Cleveland Browns coming in to M&T Bank Stadium tomorrow. The home opener, hopefully. Ravens don't blow it again and beat themselves, because apparently that's all that can happen. Ravens either win or they beat themselves. And it is somewhat annoying that all the talk seems to be, oh, the defense blew it, the defense blew it. Well, it seems like some people just don't know what they're talking about, but it's fine. If you think it was the defense that blew it there, by all means, go ahead and keep thinking that. As you can see, I'm on BaltimoreRavens.com. Let's get to the injury report. Five names here on the list. Some of them probably shouldn't even be on here, but it's fine. Jair Alexander, top of that list, with still dealing with a knee issue. Had surgery. I guess it technically wasn't the off season yet. What was it? Late December. Did miss some time in training camp. Had it drained. Trying to reduce swelling. Trying to reduce wear and tear on it. He's not fully 100%. Not fully 100%. I guess that's a bit of a redundancy. But, however, he didn't play all the snaps. Did get subbed in there every once in a while, which is fine. To a certain extent, you kind of need that today in the NFL with as much passing as it goes on. Some kind of rotation for your cornerbacks, yeah. Very useful for a defense. But when one of your guys misses a lot of practice time or has a bit of a knee issue, yeah, that kind of plays a factor in their coverage. You see here, limited participant Wednesday, but full participant Thursday and Friday. Should be good to go. Let me refresh this because it is Saturday. I feel like occasionally they'll put this Saturday up on there, but I guess maybe for, I don't know. No Saturday practice, maybe? This is possible. More of a walkthrough day. Rashad Bateman also on this list, though it's not injury related, which almost doesn't make sense. If it's not injury related, why is he on the injury report? Okay, he missed practice, but it's not injury related. It's confusing. As you can see, nothing designated Wednesday and Thursday. Did not participate Friday. Feel like nothing there. Well, we don't know what it was. But as far as the health's concerned, it seems like Bateman's going to go. And the same for Alexander. But again, maybe a little further down on the rotation in their corner. Isaiah likely still dealing with the foot issue. Did not participate Wednesday or Thursday, but he did return to practice Friday in a limited capacity, though he still has been ruled out. That change? Sure, I guess it's possible. It's not likely that it's going to change in the next day or so. Disappointing, because you're getting to a point where if he doesn't play in week 3, I guess technically he would have had to miss 4 whole weeks of games if he'd been on the IR. So we'll see when week 3 and week 4 comes around if we get him back. Though I feel that if he's limited, if he's returned to practice and he's limited, pretty good chance he could be available for week 3. We're just going to have to see about that. Nnamdi Madubuike, dealing with an ankle issue, didn't participate Wednesday, which was probably more of a veteran day of rest kind of thing. Limited Thursday, full participant Friday. He appears to be ready to go. Patrick Ricard, yeah, missing Ricard and likely does really hurt the offense. It does. Could that have really played a factor in last Sunday night's game? Sure. It really shouldn't have. Because they were moving the ball so well at times, and then you get to the last 10 minutes of the game, and the offense just couldn't do anything. 3 drives in the last 10 minutes, nothing. Punt, fumble, punt. Terrible. Terrible. Could this have helped that? Sure. But come on now. You got to do a little bit better than punt, fumble, punt. did not participate all week. He's officially listed as out. Not too much of an update here on Patrick Ricard. They gotta tell us the timetable. What exactly is wrong with his calf? Strained, pulled. Did he take a baseball off it? But that's probably not likely. I'm watching baseball right now. Or some other kind of thing that happened. Don't know. Not seeing a whole lot of it. But it's fine. It's not that important. He is only the fullback. Alright, let's get to a few news. And here's where they're talking about some of this information that I'm conveying to you. This article here, written by Clifton Brown, BaltimoreRavens.com staff writer. He's talking about Alexander and him being in a more rotational status, not taking the full amount of defensive snaps, talking about likely, and trying to talk about the timetable. Will he be available in week 3 or 4? Again, that's why the Ravens did not put likely on injured reserve. They figured, he'll have to miss those 4 games. Well, he's got a chance to play in at least one of those. You got to feel that if likely is on the practice field just ahead of the week 2 game, when week 4 comes around, barring any setbacks physically, should play in at least the week 4 game. We're hoping anyway. Also talking about Matabike, and that it's not something that's really should be holding him out of a game. If he finished the game in Buffalo, should be fine. Next article here, also written by Clifton Brown, BaltimoreRavens.com staff writer. I'm going to get to see if I get this name right. Zaire Mitchell Padden? Don't know. Go with Padden. Mitchell Padden? It's probably what. You know what? I don't even know. My bad. He is the number 84. And let's go down and see the picture here. He is the number 84 that we saw out there. Especially on that was a fumble play. The 84 lined up in the backfield. He was out there on some other plays. He was the one that was taking a majority of the fullback reps. Now, it's somewhat odd that maybe Charlie Kolar didn't take more of the fullback reps. Just because he's been in the organization a while. He understands the playbook, understands how the team likes to do things. Though at the same time, Mr. Mitchell Padden here has been in the organization for a while. He has spent several years on the practice squad. So it's not really, at least for him anyway, it's not really about does he know the playbook? Does he understand the offense? Does he mesh well with the team? He's been around for a while. Those should be checks in the boxes there. Is he as talented of a fullback as Patrick Ricard? Well, Patrick Ricard is like twice this dude's size. I think Mitchell Padden here is probably a little taller. Not that that really helps that much in the run game. Usually low man wins. If anything, that might hurt him a little bit. Maybe another reason why maybe Kolar should be getting more of the fullback 1 reps instead of this gentleman here. But we'll see. I don't think that Mitchell Padden was actually performing badly. I just kind of shocked that it wasn't Kolar. But it's whatever. I don't think that's the reason they lost. That shouldn't be the reason you lose. Because your fullback's not out there. How often do NFL teams use a fullback? The other 31 teams, not that much. The Ravens use theirs. So maybe it does have some kind of factor, but it really shouldn't. It's fullback. Put Ben Cleveland in there. Oh, sorry, I'm watching baseball here. Swing and bunt. And again, this guy, that was Tyler O'Neill. It's good to see him back. Oh, he didn't hurt himself running down to first base? That's a shock. So, what am I trying to say here? Again, because of the reps that have been seen out of Mr. Number 84 here, we'll go with that, Mr. 84. So I understand how to say his name correctly, or whatever. You should understand the playbook. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on his roster. He wouldn't be on the practice squad for 2-3 years, right? That's not the reason why they failed. Can't blame the defense. My opinion, it's the play calling. I feel that over the past several years under Todd Monken and his style of offense, whenever the Ravens get up by 2 scores-ish, I do feel he has a habit of late in the game letting his foot off the gas. It does, or at least it seems that way. Whether it's Monken's play calling or it's the way the offense performs itself. They don't perform aggressively enough to keep their foot down on their opponent's throat. Oh, Basayo, get over his head. All right, there we go. Nice hit. Yeah, I probably should wrap this up here since I'm basically distracted here. Let's get to the schedule, wrap this up, and get out of here. Again, you got the Cleveland Browns coming into town. Home opener for the Baltimore Ravens at M&T Bank Stadium. They really need to get off their ass and not beat themselves. You can't give up double-digit leads and be like, our defense, they gave up all that points. No, man. Figure out how to close out a football game. Okay, I'm watching baseball. I'm stealing the line from him. Closer. Your defense ain't your closer. No way in hell, ever, in the history of the NFL or football in general. Your running backs and the offense, and more importantly, your running back. Did he just hurt himself rounding the base? Where was I? The offense, and more importantly, a running back, that's the good closer. That's what you need to do. And you hold on to the football. Both of the top running backs in Justice Hill and Derrick Henry had fumbles. Justice Hill was able to get back on his. Derrick Henry was not. That's what lost you the game right there. Not being able to close out a football game with good running game. They better get it done at home. They better. I don't know that you'll have a fan revolt just yet. It is, I guess, a little bit too early in the season, but it'll start going that way if you screw this shit up. Joe Flacco coming back into town, who's, 45 years old, shouldn't even be playing quarterback. But that's just the way the NFL is now. If a 45-year-old person can still play quarterback in the NFL, a lot of rule changes to the offense. For them to be able to score more points, which, you can't blame losses like last week on the defense. However, 1 o'clock game tomorrow, Sunday, CBS Paramount. They better win. Can't lose to the damn Browns, bastards. That's going to do it for this edition of Ryno's Ravens Preview. Please stay tuned for... Monday. Should be good to go Monday for the review. The review show Monday. And I'll review the game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Ryno. Dive in, Ravens.